Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Cleaning Your Way. My name is Tammy from Living Healthy for You, and welcome to my class. My mission right now in life is to teach people that there are natural ways to living healthy for you, and one of those ways is using therapeutic essential oils. And tonight we are talking about cleaning products and how you can do it effectively, inexpensively, and easily. So I'm going to get right to my class notes. I'm going to share my screen and then I'll be right with you. I like to keep my classes around 20 minutes because I know everybody's busy and they have things to do, get ready for the next day, put the kids to bed, get supper, whatever it is. So I appreciate you joining me. And if you are watching this on YouTube, please like and share and comment and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have your support to reach out to other people, share this, whatever, because this is an important message that I would love to share with others. And by your help, I can do that. So hold on just a minute. I'm going to share my screen. All right, let's see. So, cleaning your way. Now, there's some things in life we don't have a choice in, but the way we clean is one of them. What you buy, what you purchase, what you use is all up to you. And like most of us, you want it to be healthy and pure and clean. So it's good for your body, good for the environment, good for your family. So I'm going to go over some reasons why you want to be non-toxic. One is it makes your home safer, and then it also protects your health and helps clean up your indoor air, helps the environment because all those toxins in the environment aren't getting into the air and into the ground. Because, as we're spraying it in the air, we're dumping it down our sink, dumping it down our toilet. All those toxins goes into the ground, into the sewer, into the water tank, wherever, and it seeps out everywhere. And you also want to help save some money because most of the time, it saves us money when we can make our own products and we don't have to pay the middleman to do that job for us. So it helps save us money. It makes the cleaning easier because it's just a few drops of this and one or two ingredients of that, and voila, you have a cleaning product that will last you for weeks. You know what's in your product. Even though some products say natural, don't always believe what you read because of the way the laws read and what the FDA approves and doesn't approve. They have ways of getting around the real truth. So you want to be careful not to believe everything you read and do your investigation if this is an interest to you. Knowing what's in your product is very important. So if you make your own products, you know exactly what's in it. So if you put baking soda and peroxide and a couple essential oils in it, that's simple. You know that. You don't have to worry about these other words you can't pronounce, or is it really natural or is it not natural? And also it can bring out your creativity by making your own products. You can pick what scent you want. You can make as little or as much as you want. It's all up to you what you do. You can play around with different recipes. When you buy a product, whether it's all natural or not, whatever it is, you're kind of limited to the scents and what you have, even though a lot of companies do pretty good at offering stuff. But there is unlimited scents out there, especially when it's using essential oils. I mean, you can do a blend that's already blended. You can do a single essential oil. You can make your own blend. It's just how creative you want to be and how much time you want to put into it. So some of the natural alternatives for using the cleaning products on the shelf is baking soda, borax, castile soap, white vinegar, and therapeutic essential oils. Now, for those of you who have never bought castile soap, I'll tell you a little secret. If you do not buy it online and you want to go to a store to buy it, I had the hardest time trying to find castile soap the first time because I actually wasn't sure what it was, to be honest with you. But I looked around and I asked a couple helpers at the store, and they kind of weren't really sure. But the store I looked at, which was Walmart, I went to the health and beauty section, like where the all-natural Dr. Benner or Boner's products are, and you have all the natural stuff that's really common, you'll find that, and usually it's on the very bottom shelf, and it's a big, tall bottle. Now, if you get a big, tall bottle of castile soap, that bottle is going to last you a very long time. So it might cost you $12 or $14 for that bottle, but you're going to have that bottle for months to come. Baking soda, how cheap is baking soda? Borax, that's pretty cheap. Vinegar is super cheap. And therapeutic essential oils can be cheap. It all depends on what you choose. So all these are natural, everyday products that some of us already have. So if you have these on hand, you are unlimited to the creative recipes you can use for cleaning your products. Now, I'm going to go over some of the basic ones. Now, these are just basic recipes for you to get started. This, like I said, it's unlimited. You can do your research, go online, be creative, do whatever. But this is just a starter point for you. Refrigerator and microwave cleaner. Now, the important thing you want to remember is when you're using essential oils, you want to use essential oil brand containers. So if you're using a spray bottle, make sure it's a glass spray bottle or an already approved essential oil spray bottle, because just the cheap 99-cent spray bottle at the dollar store, that plastic is going to eat, the oil is going to eat into the plastic because it's so pure and therapeutic that the oil and the plastic are going to mix, and it's not going to be healthy anymore. So you don't want that. So be really careful of the containers that you are using. So you just take a cup of white vinegar, 2 cups of hot water, and 15 drops of lemon essential oil. All you do is combine all the ingredients in a glass bottle, spray mixture inside fridge or microwave, and then scrub and wipe away with damp cloth. Now, whatever recipe you are using, I advise you to put in your smaller amount of ingredients first and leave the bigger, the filler, like whether it's water or if it's a carrier oil, whatever it is, to the end. Because you want to make sure you have room for the essential oils or the witch hazel or whatever it is you're using. You want to make sure you have plenty of room for that. So put that in first, then use your filler to fill up your container. The next one is stovetop cleaner. 1/4 cup of baking soda, 1/4 cup of table salt, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of water, and 4 to 5 drops of purified cleansing blend. Now, most everybody has all this except for maybe not the purified cleansing blend, but most everybody has all the rest of the stuff already on hand. So you can make your own stovetop cleaner right there, and you don't have to rush to the store and get it. You don't have to spend the money. You don't have to spend the gas. You don't have to take the time. You stir all these ingredients together until they form a paste and spread it over the stovetop and burners. Leave it on for 15 minutes or longer for hard to remove stains. Using a sponge, scrub the mixture into the grime. Remove excess cleaner and wipe surface clean. So how easy is that? And actually, I've used this and it really does work. And purified cleansing blend is an option. I'm just giving you some guidelines for these essential oils, but if you find something that you like and you know it's going to cut the grease and be a good cleaner, by all means, go ahead and use it. Natural air freshener. Now, there's a lot of talk about air fresheners out there. Do your research. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to anybody else. Do your own research. But some of the air fresheners out there are very toxic with how they are made and performed and what's added to them. So what better way, instead of playing a guessing game, is this brand okay? Is that brand bad? Is this brand good? Make your own. It's easy as a 1/4 cup of baking soda and 5 to 6 drops of your favorite essential oil. Some that are recommended are a balance blend, cassia, geranium, eucalyptus, lavender, lemon, On Guard, Purify, or Wild Orange. Now, all you do is take the baking soda and put it into a small mason jar, add 5 to 6 drops of your favorite essential oil or the blend, put a piece of fabric on the jar and seal with a jar band. To keep an area smelling fresh, place jar on a solid surface and shake often to activate the fresh scent. Now, if it starts to decline with the smell, all you do is take the jar off and put a little bit, 2 or 3 more drops of oil in it, shake it up and refresh it again. And at some point, you probably should replace the baking soda, but you can replenish it for a while just by adding a couple drops of essential oils to it. But what better way to do that? And you also could do that with like a rug, if you want a rug cleaner or rug freshener. If you want to make the rug smell really good, you can like put little big enough holes so when you shake it, you can shake it on the rug and let it sit for 10 or 15 minutes and vacuum it up. That smells really good. I've done that before too. So how easy is it to make your own air freshener? Because most of us, excuse me, Most of us have baking soda in hand, especially if we're moms and we bake or we have baking soda in our refrigerators. We always have baking soda on hand. So all you have to do is get the essential oil, and that's it. Soft scrub cleaner. We're back to baking soda, the cast-iron soap I talked about, water, vinegar, and then lemon essential oil. You just, in a bowl, combine the baking soda and cast-iron soap, add water and stir, add vinegar and essential oil. The consistency should be like a soft paste. Store in airtight containers, and then use it as needed. The next one is the wood polish. Now, this you can use olive oil and vinegar, 1/4 cup each, and 10 drops of essential oil. Some recommendations are wild orange, arbor vitae, or lemon. You add olive oil and vinegar to a glass spray bottle. Add 10 drops of essential oil of choice. Shake well before each use, and then apply to microfiber cloth and wipe wood surfaces clean. Repeat every 2 to 3 months or as often as needed. Now, how much healthier can you get besides olive oil, vinegar, and essential oils? 3 basic ingredients. Glass cleaner. Now, I've done this, and I use this, and this really works too. It really makes it nice and shiny. 16-ounce spray bottle. Again, like I mentioned, make sure it's an essential oil approved spray bottle. And you can get them on Amazon, or you can get them in a health food store. 1.5 cups of white sugar, 1/2 cup of distilled water, 8 drops of your citrus oil of choice. And that could be lemon, lime, grapefruit, wild orange, or a blend called Citrus Bliss. Add vinegar, water, and essential oils to spray bottle and shake, and then clean surfaces as you would using Windex. That's pretty easy. All-purpose cleaner. 1/4 cup of white vinegar, 1 3/4 cups of water, and 30 drops of essential oils. Now, some of the recommendations that you can do, now remember, these are just recommendations. You can make your own up if you want. 15 drops each of lavender and lemon, or 10 drops each of eucalyptus, peppermint, and wild orange, or 30 drops of On Guard, or 15 drops each of grapefruit and On Guard. Add all these ingredients to a 16-ounce bottle, shake thoroughly, spritz on surfaces, and wipe clean, just like you do any other surface cleaner. And that goes good for the bathroom counters, the kitchen counters, the handles. I mean, wherever you use an all-purpose spray cleaner, this is what you're going to use. Dish soap. This is really good. 2 cups of cast-iron soap. And then you can do 20 drops of lime, 8 drops of lemon, and 6 drops of citrus bliss. Now, dish soap is all a preference on what smell you like. The cast-iron soap, when you put it into, you can use an old dish soap container, or you can buy one of those foam pumps in the store or wherever you want to. But when you put the cast-iron soap in there and you use some kind of a foaming container, it's going to foam up like dish soap does. And so all you do is use the cast-iron soap and then add the essential oil of choice. So here you got 28, and then so you got 34 drops of essential oils that you can do a blend, do whatever. Because dish soap, it's just a matter of the smell. It all depends on what you like. So this is a really simple, easy recipe too. Now, those are the end of my recipes, but if you Google, you will find endless DIY recipes for cleaning products. Now, for those of you who are new, have never heard of essential oils, don't know what to do, where to buy, there is a difference with essential oil brands, and I want to share with you what the difference is when you're purchasing essential oils. The number one is you have synthetic versus natural essential oils. Synthetic is reconstructions of essential oils used synthetically, reproduce chemicals, usually petroleum derived. Natural are derived from a real plant. So synthetic, think of it synthetic as man-made and natural as in God-made. So number two is natural versus 100% pure. Natural, many companies that produce natural essential oils, in order to keep the price low, often include chemical dilutions, alcohol or other fillers, or mix cheaper oils with more expensive ones. Now, they can say natural because there is some natural products in it, but it's not all natural. They add fillers in it so they can make it spread more, so they can make more money for their buck, because they're not technically lying, but they're not totally telling you the truth either. There is some natural in this, but by adding water, by adding a chemical, by adding alcohol, they can spread that out more. So an ounce of oil can go say 3 bottles versus 1 bottle by diluting it. So they can make 3 times their money versus 1 time their money. 100% pure, I'm going to talk to you about below. 100% pure, many of these oils do not derive from the plants grown in their own natural habitat, but from artificially created plants. Now, what does that mean, you ask? I'm going to tell you. What it means, and I always use lavender as an example. Somewhere in the world, and one of these days I'm going to look it up where, because I don't know where. Lavender, you'll find fields and fields and fields of lavender just automatically grown all by itself. It just comes up. It's beautiful. Lavender is absolutely gorgeous. It's my favorite color, purple. And it's just amazing what the lavender does. So you go out there and they'll go harvest this lavender where it automatically, naturally comes up. And then you have the other side where you take a place, say in the United States, a company wants to produce lavender essential oil and they want to be a little bit cheaper about it and they don't want to go halfway across the world to get the all natural lavender oil that's already growing naturally. They want it harvested here in the States. That's a lot cheaper and they don't have to worry about that. So they're going to buy a farm somewhere, acres of field somewhere, and they're going to plant the lavender. That's the difference between 100% pure and just pure, because one is man-made planted and the other one is naturally grown where God put it. So certified pure therapeutic grade. This standard requires precise care and effort to protect what nature has created, which correlated directly with the health enhancing benefits you expect from essential oils. So what makes them therapeutic? Only this level of quality can ensure the correct composition of the active natural compound that gives the essential oils the therapeutic properties. Now, this is just a really quick overall view. If you have any questions, you want to dig deeper, by all means, you can go. I use doTERRA.com for my oils. You can go there. You can do your own research. If you don't like to talk to people and want to do your own research, by all means, feel free to do it. If you want to have somebody to talk to, reach out to me. I do free consults. I'd be more than happy to work with you, answer any questions. And if I can't answer them, I will go to my higher ups and get the answers for you. They're really good at getting back and getting people educated, because they want people to know the difference in the essential oil brands. And if we're doing this for our health and our bodies, we want to do the best we can do. You don't want to do halfway and just do partly natural. You want to go and get the most benefit for your money, number one, and benefit for your body, number two. So what to look for when buying essential oils. Pure essential oils have an incredible potential to soothe, support, and revive you or your loved ones in a completely natural way. If you want the best essential oils, find out if the company you plan to buy from takes the following precautions to ensure the quality of their oils. Now, every company should have this. So if they don't offer this, or you can't find it, or if they're giving you a hard time, for me, that would be a red flag, and I'd be careful if the quality of your essential oil is important to you. I would use that as a red flag. First, sustainable and responsible sourcing. Where do these oils come from? Just like I mentioned, are they man-made grown or are they God-grown? Extensive and thorough testing. Do they test their oils for alteration and contamination? That's important, because we want to make sure our oils are not contaminated and they're not altered with any kind of alcohol or a filler or synthetics or anything, because we want pure stuff put into our bodies and into our family's bodies. Clear and accessible safety and usage information. Do they show customers how to use the oil safety? doTERRA has unlimited training and videos and resources out there that will answer every question upon over and over and over and over. I mean, they've been in business for 12 years and they're just growing and growing, and they're showing more and more that they really care about our health. They care about the economy. I mean, they have programs out there that I won't get into right now, but are just so amazing, because they're humanity programs. They're out there to help the humanity and the environment. Transparency. Do they use third-party testing? Do they make test results public? It's important that they're not hiding something from you. So if you would like more information on these therapeutic oils, like I mentioned, or where you can purchase them, DM me your email, because if you just put it in the comments, I might not see it for a while, or if ever, because sometimes I don't get notified for comments. So DM me your email. I'd be more than happy to send you information. We can communicate through email, we can communicate through Messenger. Whatever's comfortable for you is fine with me. So I'm here for whatever you need. So I want to thank you for joining me in my class. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was learning. Please comment. I'd love some feedback as to know if this is helpful, what you would like to know about in the future. I'm always looking for ideas, always open for suggestions. This is my contact information. I have a Facebook page, I have a web page, I have an Instagram, and I have YouTube. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Oh, look at that, 20 minutes and 29 seconds. So I pretty much stuck on pace. I'm usually like 19 to 21 minutes because I know everybody's busy. So I try to keep my class a little bit short. So I hope you guys all have a great night and a great week, and take care of yourself. And remember to smile and help somebody out, because the world needs more smiles. Have a great night, everybody.